Today we're reading Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons. Now I'm going to need your help with this story today. You might see over here that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons, and these are Pete the Cat's 4 Groovy Buttons. So I want you to pay close attention and see what happens to his buttons, okay? This story is by Eric Litwin, and the illustrator is James Dean. The illustrator made the pictures, and the author is the person who writes the story. So let's take a look and see what happens with Pete the Cat. Ooh, here's some of his buttons. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with his 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. How many does he have? 4. One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Let's take a look. Do you know? Ready? 3. 4. Take away 1 is 3. Look at his buttons. Only 3 left. Oh no. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Let's take a look. What do you think? Ready? 2. We had 3. Take away 1 makes 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Ready? Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? What do you think? Ready? 1. 2. Take away 1 makes 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. Ready? Sing it with me. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. What's gonna happen? Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Zero! 0 buttons. 1. Take away 1 is 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? Do you have any ideas? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song. Okay, Okay, let's hear you sing with me. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. Do you have your belly button? I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no! We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. Here's his buttons. The end. So sometimes the things we have come and sometimes they go. But if it's something as simple as a button, is it something we need to cry about? No. We still have our belly buttons, right? Have a good day.